A life of meaning, a life that's extraordinary, a life that comes with the abundance, a life that allows your full vision to become a reality, has moments of pain. And I've been feeling that pain today. I've been feeling that discouragement today, the doubt today, the uncertainty of what I'm even building and how is it going to create financial security, stability for both Elise and I. It's been over a year, really, since I've created consistent income. I'm so grateful that Elise has been able to really support the both of us financially. Um, that has been such a major blessing and relief for me, but it's come with, especially as a man, just a lot of stress, a lot of just like, am I even worthy? I used to put so much worthiness attached to my performance, and there's so many things that I can celebrate, but I wanted to walk through my mind, in these moments of discouragement, and we made some decisions that other people probably wouldn't have done, like not having a specific safety net going out to Asia and just figuring it out as we go, not already having a proven business model, but just figuring it out as we go. And we continue to do that. I think, a lot of the conversations we had today were, who do we need to become in this next chapter to actually hit some of those goals, right? Like, how do we need to show up daily? What habits do we need to let go of? Specifically for me, I know it's like that consistency in sleep. It's, yeah, I don't know. Just, I'm still learning what that is. And I feel like it's an opportunity to do deeper reflection. And I think the best things take time. The business for me hasn't fully clicked. I know what I want to create. I know the impact I want other people to create for other people. I know how I want to make people feel. I know what I want my brand to look like. But getting there has been, you know, all different directions. But I know it's all leading me to where I need to go. But it's discouraging, you know. Um, and it's like, what do you do in these actual moments on this path when you're just, your mind is like, what the fuck? And for me, for this video, I wanted to not meditate before, not mask how I was feeling. I wanted to bring this raw energy and so you guys could witness this other version of Remy. I don't have it all figured out. I honestly, at times, don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. But I keep showing up. I keep creating new offers. I keep coming up with different ideas. I keep leaning on community. I keep sharing my truth. I keep allowing myself to be vulnerable and be seen in that process. And I feel like for me, that's like true leadership in this modern era in 2026 and moving in forward. And as someone that's toward a leader of Gen Z, right, a 1999, I want to show our generation that true leadership, you don't need to just show your wins, your success, your highlights. A true leadership is also those raw feelings, those raw emotions of, fuck man, I haven't created consistent revenue for my business. I'm back in Columbus. I don't have a car. Like, obviously I've created such a huge level of freedom and that's my mind speaking with the car and shit, but I'm still in the process, and I will probably always be in the process of figuring it out. Of course, there will be moments when that financial stability comes, when the revenue is consistent, and you can probably tell right now how much energy I put towards that. I'm so grateful for the lifestyle that we have, though, to be able to do whatever we want, whenever we want, but it's like, what is God, what is the universe asking of us in this next chapter, not just individually, but as a team. And that's what we're both really excited about. And we had calls about this daily, when I was abroad in Vietnam and she was in Columbus, is like, how do we really like bring both of our unique gifts, traits, and authenticity together as an intimate couple, as business partners, as best friends, to achieve the things that we want to achieve in our life. We have that goal of creating a legacy. We are creating a legacy in this moment with every piece of content, every video that we create, every event that we do. But for us, it doesn't just stop at us. It starts with kids. It's with our family. How can we create more of an extraordinary life for the future generations as well? So I think that's been something I've really been pondering to do, and something we love to do is like combine like our human design and our astrology charts and see how we counterbalance and interact with one another, and how we can both support each other, and also how we best work together and how we best interact together. And I didn't get the prompt back from Claude yet, and of course, like I love that as a tool for inner reflection to dive deeper into those charts. But in this next chapter, how do we merge our energies and individually and with our habits? How do we need to show up, right, to turn some of these goals that we have into reality? But I just want to speak to you in your process, in your journey. You might be moving through something similar. You might be wanting to build the courage to take the leap towards your dream, towards leaving your job, towards leaving a relationship, towards posting a song, or just expressing yourself creatively, showing up authentically. And I invite you to just take those moments of reflection. What's holding me back? What habits do I need to let go of? What relationships are not supporting the person I'm becoming? What mindset, what limiting beliefs are still holding me back in my journey, in my process? For me, these are things that I'm constantly thinking about, and I think that's exactly why I am where I am today, right? And again, you'll probably hear me talk about my battle with worthiness in relationship to my finances. Because that's just how I guess I've been programmed to think and believe. And of course, I'm doing my own work to let go of that. And I think so much of Asia, I contribute towards letting go of that belief, but there's still that wiring in me, Creating worthiness from just within, right? Worthiness is a birthright that we all have access to. And I could tell I was down. I just got back from playing soccer. I had to Uber there. It was like $20 to get there. Vietnam and Asia, it's like a fucking dollar. Had to Uber back. I had an amazing conversation with the woman that was an Uber driver on the way back. She was a bit older, but you could just tell she was a gem. She was a light. She just radiated that positivity, and we had such a beautiful conversation about life and spreading love and spreading good energy to other people. And it was such an extraordinary conversation to be having with an Uber driver. But again, we all have that within us. But I could just feel that irritation that I was feeling from the day, just kind of being expressed on the field. That frustration with my team, and the lack of effort, maybe that I thought they were putting in, a lack of organization. Maybe the frustration that I didn't have, like I had to pay $40 to go there and back, as well. It's like, fuck, I don't have that freedom in my own country to just drive there. Again, you're witnessing me in my own process and my own raw emotions. I didn't meditate before this. I didn't want to sugarcoat how I was feeling. Just that, damn, I wish I wasn't in this situation in my life. I wish my life would look different than what it was. But now in this moment, it's an opportunity for me to surrender. It's an opportunity for me to let go of that energy, to be grateful for where I am and how far I've come and the people that I have in my life, like my beautiful girl, my amazing family, my amazing friends. The fact that I got to go and play soccer and move my body is a blessing. I got to watch the Spain game. That was a blessing. I had food on the table today. I have clothes on my back. I get to show up and pursue my dream and my passion every single day. This will work out, and it is working out in this moment, but it's how you define what success is for yourself. Everyone has our own definition of success. What is it for you? But it's taking this moment to reflect on it out loud. I'm so fucking proud of you for showing up today with the intention to be authentic, with the intention to share your gifts, with the intention to spread love and light, with the intention to live in your truth. Sure, not every day will be the same, but you have that intention and you have those actions to do your best. And when that is done consistently, time and time again, I've seen that compounding energy of you receiving that exact energy. The moments of discouragement are just as important as the moments of joy and confidence. It's a part of the fucking journey. It's a part of the becoming. It's a part of the remembering. Don't let that discount every single day and every single action you've taken to be where you are now. Breathe through it. Talk about it out loud. Lean on your community. Express it in a video if you need to, if that's your way of transmuting it, right? But the best is yet to come. Keep moving forward. The best has yet to come. Believe in yourself. Make decisions from your heart. Make decisions from your heart, not your mind. That's why I meditate. That's why I teach others meditation, to live from the heart. The heart is the compass, right? The mind is a tool, but only when it is used as a tool to create. To be able to take a vision that you have in your head and to put it out into the universe, into the ether, into reality, into socials, into community. That is the beauty of the mind, when we can pull and decipher those nuggets, those gems, that gold, and then birth it into reality. I appreciate you guys listening and tuning in to my life and my journey. I use this platform just as an opportunity to relate to others. I don't have it all figured out. I'm just showing up. I don't consider how I've gotten to where I am extraordinary. I just chose to do hard things, and I chose to experience the hard things as lessons and opportunities for growth. Again and again and again and again. And over time, that has built a certain level of confidence where certain things that to others are super hard are second nature to me. It's my life. It's how I live. Like going from country to country, like being in environments where no one else looks like me and thriving inside of them. Launching a business, creating 15, 20-minute long videos of just me speaking from my heart. It's because I've done this repeatedly. When you do something repeatedly, it becomes confidence and it becomes a skill. Express that. We need that. We need you. You're special. And I'm going to continue to do this. I could have waited until I felt grounded, or I felt peaceful, or I felt present, or I felt good. Stop waiting to fucking feel at your best to take action, because that moment will never come. Take action for the love of what you're doing and be authentic. Let it be raw. Let it be messy. Let it be uncertain. I've tried so many different ways, maybe in this past year, how to create the 5K, the 10K months. I'm now have an offering that's $30 a month from individuals. But you know what I'm looking forward to the most is the impact that it's going to create. Of course, I want to make a lot of money, but I want to do it on my terms. And a lot of you could be watching and being like, this guy's fucking crazy. He's an idiot. I'm figuring it out. I'm living in my truth. I'm living aligned to me, not what anybody else thinks. I don't live under other people's terms. I could be stubborn, I could not be, or I could also be a fucking genius. I might not be getting to my destination as quickly as I want, but I will get to where I'm going no matter what. No matter what. Because I'm doing it from intuition. I'm doing it from my heart. And that takes courage in itself. Yeah, I can go and do sales and make 10K a month or make a couple $100,000 a year. But that doesn't light me up. That's not my purpose. That's not who I am anymore. That's the old version of Remy. I've become a person that wants to live fully in truth, doing the things that I love, with the people that I love, in the environments that I love. I refuse to fucking settle. I refuse to fucking settle for someone else's rules or terms or lifestyles. It's not who I am. It's not who I am. And maybe you can relate to that. Where else in your life are you settling? Where else in your life are you playing small? Where else are you trying to please other people just to stay alive? It's not about survival. It's about thriving. It's about creating an extraordinary life. And it is possible because I'm living it. I fucking love my life. Are there moments that are difficult? Hell fucking yeah. Are there moments that are sometimes unbearable? Hell fucking yeah. But that's a part of the journey. That's a part of the story. I'm not avoiding pain. I'm leaning into pain because I know that pain brings me exactly to where I need to go. So lean into those uncomfortable moments. Let go of some of that control, that uncertainty that you have in your life. Your body is telling you that it wants more, but every single time you're shutting it out. You've shoved that dream version of you down into your body just to be in comfort. Fuck that shit. I think that's gonna, for some of us, collapse right in your face. The exact systems that you think that are there to protect you, to support you, to allow you to succeed are going to be the exact things that lead to your depression, that lead to the unnecessary discomfort of not enjoying your life. What's the point of living if you're not enjoying your life? What's the fucking point of it? It's not me. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do that. And I'm attracting other people that want to create a life that is extraordinary to them. In their heart. Not my playbook. Their playbook. You write the rules and erase the ones that don't fucking fit yours. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Remington, Elise and Rodney. I'm going to continue to show up and do this shit daily. Have an amazing rest of your day, your night, and keep shining that fucking light. Peace.